I spent a lot of years trying to outrun or outsmart vulnerability by making things certain and definite, black and white, good and bad. My inability to lean into the discomfort of vulnerability limited the fullness of those important experiences that are wrought with uncertainty, love, belonging, trust, joy, and creativity, to name a few. Life is about the gray areas. Things are seldom black and white, even when we wish they were and think they should be, and I like exploring this nuanced terrain. I'm seeing the world partially through the eyes of a kid. Not all the time. There's no black and white to it, but sometimes I'm seeing it like I'm 4. I don't see the world completely in black and white. Sometimes I do. If everything isn't black and white, I say, why the hell not? There are very few really stark black and white stories. War's not black and white, it's gray. If you don't fight in the gray area, you're going to lose. I work in color sometimes, but I guess the images I most connect to, historically speaking, are in black and white. I see more in black and white. I like the abstraction of it. Black and white are the colors of photography. To me they symbolize the alternatives of hope and despair to which mankind is forever subjected. I see the world in black and white, and I don't like compromising. We don't live in a world that's black and white. Black and white is abstract, color is not. Looking at a black and white photograph, you are already looking at a strange world. Light is meaningful only in relation to darkness, and truth presupposes error. It is these mingled opposites which people our life, which make it pungent, intoxicating. We only exist in terms of this conflict, in the zone where black and white clash. Sexism isn't a one-size-fits-all phenomenon. It doesn't happen to black and white women the same way. England is so black and white, so plain, like a burger with nothing on it. No salad, nothing. That's why it's so real. I love black and white and very simple and classic clothes. I'm very proud of the Rome episode of No Reservations because it violated all the conventional wisdom about making television. You're never, ever supposed to do a food or travel show in black and white. Everything always looked better in black and white. Everything always looked as if it were the first time. There's always more people in a black and white photograph. It just makes it seem that there were more people at a gig, more people at a football match, than with color photography. Everything looks more exciting. We are all somewhere or the other a little gray, not black and white. We have our imperfections. There are so many aspects of human sexuality that we're afraid to talk about, because people still don't understand it. It's not just black and white, you know. Being glamorous is about strength and confidence. It's black and white, dramatic. You have to be strong. I'll always love the time I spent making black and white. At pivotal moments throughout history, there have always been gray areas, and there likely will be in the future. Courage now lies not in the black and white, as in the past, but in the gray. Good can exist in bad, and bad can exist in good. It's not black and white. I want to be known for what I am, black and white, because I'm proud of both. Most kids are smarter than most grown-ups. Kids see the world in black and white. They look through all the garbage and see a world run by fools and dullards and lazy people. And there's nothing they can do about it because they have no power. The great thing about getting older is that you become more mellow. Things aren't as black and white, and you become much more tolerant. You can see the good in things much more easily rather than getting enraged as you used to do when you were young. In the beginning it was all black and white. Human nature is not black and white but black and gray. Life is not black and white, there is some gray nuance to it. I'm light-skinned. I'm mixed with black and white. Freedom would be not to choose between black and white but to abjure such prescribed choices. South Africa belongs to all who live in it, black and white. Life isn't always black and white. You're not always sure you're right. At least I'm not. Did you know that the human voice is the only pure instrument? That it has notes no other instrument has? It's like being between the keys of a piano. The notes are there, you can sing them, but they can't be found on any instrument. That's like me. I live in between this. I live in both worlds, the black and white world. Just simple things. I like black and white, monochrome. I like suits. Although humans see reality in color, for me, black and white has always been connected to the image's deeper truth, to its most hidden meaning. The world is not black and white, there are lots of shades of gray. There are good things and bad things in every era, and I think it's kind of very blindfolded to say one era was wonderful, as it was wonderful, but there were a lot of bad things as well. The world of superheroes is black and white, the world of monsters is not. Sometimes you need evil to fight evil. Color television. Bah, I won't believe it until I see it in black and white. I don't believe there's two sides to every story. It's black and white. There's right and wrong. In tragedy, it's hard to find a good resolution. It's not black and white, it's a big fog of gray. Life isn't black and white. It's a million gray areas, don't you find? There are many movies which come with an attitude of black and white. I am good and you are bad. And there are many movies that are also trying to see the reality as it is or to discover what really is behind the character or events. Me don't dip on nobody's side. Me don't dip on the black man's side, not the white man's side. Me dip on God's side, the one who create me and cause me to come from black and white. There are infinite shades of gray. Writing often appears so black and white. Everything's not black and white. We choose to make bad decisions or not. I never saw music in terms of men and women or black and white. There was just cool and uncool. Maybe black and white is the best medium for landscapes, I don't know. I don't find anything black and white, I find gray in every person, and that is what excites me. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.